¿Qué onda? This is Héctor El Chido Canales bringing you a quick unboxing review of 2018's Marty Abrams presents Mego Glow in the Dark Frankenstein. Let's take a look at the front of the packaging. The front of the packaging starts off with Frankenstein. Although this is not Frankenstein, we know what they're talking about. This is actually Frankenstein's monster. And we got all this info on the side. 8-inch action figure. 14 points of articulation, official edition action figure with original detail quality, glow in the dark. In the middle of the packaging, we've got a great illustration of Frankenstein's monster. On the right hand side, we've got the one and only Frankenstein's monster, the figure. They've illustrated like the slab he's laid on with some blood on it. Kind of tells us this is an adult collectible toy. Now on the back of the box, we don't have a lot of detail. We get all that we really need. Although I would have loved to see more of the horror figures from this line. But we do get a little bit of trivia. Where does the monster go after murdering Victor Frankenstein's wife? The North Pole. Now before we unbox them, I just want to say thank you to ZLC Collectibles. They did an amazing job of shipping this figure. I actually made a video if you want to watch it. I'll leave the link in the description. I also ordered a couple other figures. The reason I ordered this guy was because, well, I already have Frankenstein's Monster by Marty Abrams Presents Mego, but I couldn't get myself to unbox it. I had so much fun with my glow-in-the-dark Nosferatu that when I saw that ZLC Collectibles had a glow-in-the-dark Frankenstein's Monster, I had to get him. Although this packaging is in pristine condition, I'm gonna have to unbox it. Let's smell them. I smell the clothing a lot more than the plastic. Here's a better view of the 2D animation of the slab in which Frankenstein's monster was laid on. And looking at him posed this way, he already looks very good. But let's get into the details. That glow-in-the-dark plastic kind of makes it a little difficult to see all the great detail. Inside the box, I couldn't see all those wrinkles on his face. Out of the box, I am liking this figure so much more. And these shackles are removable. You could actually take them off from here as well. And also from here. And he's got Velcro holding his coat together. Let's take a look at his pants. And his shoes. They actually gave him these big old shoes. Unlike Nosferatu, who got these loafers. I mean, it makes sense. And it was pretty accurate. This is also very accurate. I am very much enjoying these Marty Abrams Presents Mego figures. And I can't really take this boot off. I don't want to force it too much. You know what? Just because I wanted to show the Mego body there. This looks odd. And I don't know what's going on with all those marks around his body. It makes sense for Frankenstein's monster, but could it be the color from the clothing? Because he does not have it on his torso, which is where his sleeveless shirt covers. One thing I found out with Nosferatu was that only his hands and his head were made out of the glow-in-the-dark plastic. It seems to me that that's the same case here with Frankenstein's monster, but we'll find that out very soon. And like this, he looks very much like a GQ model, ready for a night out on the town. And you think of John Travolta on Saturday Night Fever. I'm enjoying this figure even more, knowing that the scale is great to my 1986 Coleco Rambo figure. I would have rather had this than Rambo versus the Mexican Cartel. It is unfortunate that Count Orlok is a little taller than the Frankenstein monster. I don't know how tall Count Orlok was, but I always thought of Frankenstein being about 7 feet tall. But that's probably the only thing I don't like about this figure. Now let's just see how well he glows in the dark. And unlike Nosferatu, it looks like even his chest, his arms are made out of the glow-in-the-dark plastic. Now we have to completely undress him and see if his whole body glows. And Frankenstein's monster got even better as his whole body glows in the dark. This guy ain't getting away with anything.
Police say multiple people called 911 about a naked man running down the street, jumping on top of moving cars. Megan Schiller talked with an eyewitness about what happened next.
Anybody sees like a full-grown naked man, leaping from vehicle to vehicle, at first it's jarring, but then you stop and think, well, I wish I kind of had that freedom.
But it landed the man in jail.
It could be mental health. It could have been maybe he hit rock bottom.
Police arrested just after dinner time Wednesday night. 911 caller said there's a naked man in the middle of the road and he's acting irrationally. Responding officers allegedly tried to get him to calm down, but said he walked towards them in an aggressive manner and ignored all verbal commands. That's when police say they tased him in the rear end and brought him down. Police said the entire ordeal drew a big crowd and they had to snap shackles.
Thanks for joining me on this quick unboxing review of 2018's Marty Abrams presents Mego, Frankenstein's monster that glows in the dark. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and check out even more quick unboxing reviews on this channel.